Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington. Steven Strasburg will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Fouled off. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner back in standing. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Chris Shaw. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. Behind the runner to second. The 0-2. And it's fouled away. Maben on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Runner, yes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Runner!
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here it comes. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Buster Posey stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1-1 strike the count. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Joe.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Shaw going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. The kid Gary Carter leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Maben is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Robles, the runner at second with one away. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. A man at second with one down. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here it comes on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Shaw is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that. So Coming to the plate, Andre Dawson. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Anthony.
One away now in the Washington third. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Carter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Parra is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. In is Gerardo Parra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Chris Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, now the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting,
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Dozier at third with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now that second base.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
1-0 to Rendon. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
2-1 to count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 8.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Carter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, Victor Robles, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. Alan Henson will grab a bat and lead things off. Here in the top of the 6th.
Number 19.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Derek Law.
Standing in, Steven Strasburg. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Trey Turner. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
Hey,
number 9.
Giro, not a bad night.
Second
3
baseman.
singles, but hey,
Ryan.
you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 22.
Settling in now, Juan Soto. It was a fly out for him. In his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Andre Dawson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready now, Gary Carter. He got on top of the runner as a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Wow, this manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Maben. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Shaw ranging back. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier. Moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Mark Melanson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mark Melanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left center, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. Pitch outside the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Melancon's ready. Here's the 1-0. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Gary Carter. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hara waits on it. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave one. Here's Joe Panik. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joe Panik becomes the first out of the inning. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Zimmerman has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Reyes Maranta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's popped up. Crawford onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Victor Robles. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Sam Dyson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
49, Sam Dyson.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Striding in, Gerardo Parra, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. From the stretch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 17-0 the final this afternoon. The Nats played at 17 runs in this one to grab the